We's finna dye my hair. Voy a seccionar mi pelo en 4 partes, tal vez 6. I'll split this baby up in 4 parts, maybe 6, depending on how thick each quadrant is. Alright, I got 4 sections. I might split it to 6 because the back 2 is little, but the top 2 are kind of big, so I might split those 2 up when I get to them. But again, they're not perfect parts, but voy a usar vaselina para proteger mi piel cuando yo pinto el color nuevo. Vaseline. I'm putting some Vaseline on my neck and around my face or on my face, which is not good apparently, but I'm about to wash it off anyhow after I'm done with the process. So. Okay. Hola, gente. Vamos a color mi pelo. Porque yo estoy cansada con este rubio. With dyeing your hair, you gotta read the instructions. You have to read the instructions. If you have a gist of understanding how to dye hair and you skim it a little bit, you might be able to understand off of what you skimmed. But if you have no clue what you're doing, read every single word. That being said, I'm skimming. I'm not going to be doing the testing portion of this, but if you are someone who is sensitive or prone to allergies or just things, if you already just naturally have a lot of allergies, you probably should do this dye patch test on your skin. It tells you how to do it, but I'm gonna let y'all know. The idea of it is you just put a little bit on your wrist, and this one says for this formula is let it sit for like 2 days, probably 3. It says 2 days on the instructions, but 3 is probably good, just so we can make sure that you're not allergic. Vamos a usar este color. Mira que yo sabe cómo hacer mi pelo cuando necesita cambiar el color, pero este es mi primera vez para usar este producto. Y aquí el producto dice que se recomienda que usted prueba este color encima de su piel antes que usarlo. Pero yo no voy a hacer eso. Pero es importante para hacerlo. Solo que voy a decir es, si usted es una persona que tiene muchas alergias o si hay cosas más que comida, más que su ropa, es importante para hacer la prueba. Pero ese no es mi caso. Yo estoy diciendo que si usted es una persona que tiene muchas alergias, necesita hacerlo. Yo no voy a asumir la culpa. Si hay cosas que llegarse en el hospital, eso no es mi culpa. Eso es lo que yo quería decir. En estas instrucciones dice que si quiere color su pelo, este color sirve como 3 formas. Tienen las instrucciones en español también. Tiene semipermanente y temporario. Pero en mi caso voy a usar este color permanente. Si yo voy a usar 1 onza, voy a usar 1 onza de esto. 1 por 1. Y ese por todo del de las formas de este color. Yo voy a usar 2 onzas por 2 onzas porque no quiero usar mucho, pero necesito quitar el rubio ya. So, say that to say, I'm skipping the strength test and the allergy test. And I'll be jumping straight into mixing, which is a 1-to-1 ratio. So I can cover up the blonde, because that's the only reason why I'm doing this. I'm not doing my whole head. But if you're doing your whole head, root to tip. I'm using this color, 8B and 20 developer, which is good for depositing. Honestly, 10, I feel like 10 is only for like maybe highlights, but honestly, if you're just someone who's like naturally blonde, I feel like 10 developers for you. If you want to like, you know, not do too much. I forget how it works off the top of my head right now, but I believe it's something like that. 20 is great for depositing. Now, if you want some stuff that's stronger, 30, 40, and even I've heard 50 developer exists. I didn't even know that. But definitely like 30, 40 developer. It will raise it'll lighten the hair at the same time a little bit. But it won't lighten it as much as bleaching lightens it, if that makes sense. And because of that, you want to be careful if you're going from dark to light, because with this system, Ionic Shine Shades liquid color, you want to mix in like their additive colors that's like only gold, only red, only blue. And it's not for dyeing, it's for influencing the tone of the color you're using. So there's that. Instructions say 30 minutes. Now I did watch some videos about the brand themselves, and they did mention how, I'm not sure if it's across the board for all their chi coloring products, but if you have thick hair, if you have ethnic hair, your black hair, you might need longer times for better penetration of the hair shaft, or stronger. I forgot how it works, but we just gonna try it. You're gonna see me do it. All right, enough yapping. Let me get to mixing. I personally have both a bowl and a bottle. Look now, not too much on me. Pero yo voy a usar este tazo y cepillo porque yo me prefiero esto más que la botella. Pero yo voy a usar la botella para asegurar cuántos onzas vamos a usar. Estas botellas de color tienen 3 onzas. Hay gente que piensa que eso no es mucho, pero va a sorprenderse. Y vamos a ver, porque tengo mucho pelo, pero yo creo que 2 onzas va a estar bien por mi pelo. Yo pienso que yo voy a tener más que necesito ya cuando termino. Yo estaba incorrecto. Yo usé toda la botella, los 3 onzas, por mi pelo para quitar el rubio ya. Top, and I have the bowl and brush. Personally, I'm a roll and brush girl, but we're just going to use the bottle to measure things out. And the bottles are usually sold in 3 ounces, which some people think is like not enough, but you'd be surprised how much you can get out of it. May not be enough for coloring your whole head, but I'm just trying to focus on highlighting, covering up that blonde. So we just gonna go with it. It's not gonna come out the color. This shit look like beard or piss, but it's not gonna come out the color right away. You gotta mix it up. I don't even think it's gonna look like the color in the bowl, but we about to see in a second. I'm not adding water to the bowl. The bowl's empty. I just wanted to rinse it out. Smell a little like alcohol, but I don't think it's supposed to be alcohol. Well, it is. It does say alcohol in it, but it's like that. So this stuff isn't so liquidy. It's more creamy, like, you know, like you would think. Now we gonna mix this shit in. This is the developer. The liquid is part of the stuff that's about to get mixed up, but it's all just creamy. I didn't really show y'all though, my bad. Can't really show y'all though. I might take a picture or video on my end. So we got that liquid color and then the developer I'm about to mix in. We're gonna let this sit to the side so I can just mix that in later. I feel like I could grab more out of this, but it's cool. I'm gonna go with it. And I'm gonna take my little, this stuff, and I'll mix it in so I get a good consistency. Now when you're dyeing your hair, cuando estás poniendo color en su pelo, it's good to work fast, but do not rush yourself. Solo que necesita ser todo con precisión. I'm such a noob, y'all. Now I'm about to show y'all this consistency. It's looking like it's not really liquid anymore. It's looking like, and it don't even look like the color is supposed to be yet. So we about to see. I'm a little nervous. This right here is what I got it mixed to, and we about to start applying it to my hair. I got some gloves on me just to make sure this stuff, you know, I'm official. Yeah. So since we need to work quicker than not, we gonna go ahead and split my hair up more because we can't just apply it to this big old poof. I mean, you can, but it's not gonna work well into the hair. You're gonna have patches, okay? Patches. We don't want that. So we're gonna split this section up. We're gonna split this section up. Now, be gentle. I'm someone who's pretty impatient with my hair sometimes, but being nice and gentle is always the best policy when it comes to this stuff. So there's two. Now, what we gonna do? We're gonna make this bad boy sit up here. Don't put it in your mouth. Thankfully there's no product, but still, just don't do it. It'll stay right there. So I'll split that into two, and I'm gonna break this down into another two. All right. It's oxidizing pretty quickly, so I'm gonna start just putting it on. don't gotta go crazy, but just start, you know, making sure that stuff. Now, people say go root to tip, but I'm personally gonna be doing my ends first and going up because that's when I'm trying to apply it. Any other time, I recommend root to tip. Now, I know you're wondering, it's like, the bottle's purple. The bottle suggests this is supposed to be purple, but it's looking pretty pink right now. Yeah, I know. I ain't mad at it. We about to see how it turn out, but we about to see. So I really don't gotta go too high since I'm only covering the parts that are lightened up. From you know, see how this turns out. So we're gonna let that sit. So this is a shirt that was gifted, sort of, not really gifted. It was a hand-me-down, but it's like a bad hand-me-down. Look at the underarms. I'm gonna keep applying this all over my head. All right, section 1, if you can see, section 1 down. We're gonna go over it, don't worry. All right, this is the bottom half completed, more or less. I don't know if y'all can really see. That's just part of the application process. We still working. All right, this is 3/4 of the way. Not sure if y'all can see that, but 3/4 of the way. 3/4 of the way. Lego. Bye. Oh, 7, 8, just like this is great. I love it.
That shit does look good.
I'm like kind of nervous. Like I'm scared to put some product on it and stuff, but it's not gonna do nothing. It's just you know, that's just the process. That's just.
Damn, them curls look. That shit look clean.
Hey, so this is what we working with. Like, I don't think y'all had the chance to see what I did. Like, look at it. Ain't it fire? It's beautiful, right? Yes, it is. I forgot to show you the hair. So, I had clearly forgotten to show y'all the results. And I think they're amazing. They're beautiful. They are 100% worth it.